we need to head back to style.css, and here into this h1 tag we need to specify the position property here too, and definitely it should be placed as relative. So position is relative. Now reload, and now you can see that the text element is practically being visible into our project. In the next case, all we need to do now, first of all, we need to apply some CSS filter properties into our background image that we have imported. So let's head back, and here into this pseudo element where we have practically imported this background image source, we are about to use a filter effect for, say, grayscale, and we are using 100% grayscale. Press Ctrl S, head back and reload, and you can see that the CSS filter effect is now possible to impose on the background image source that we are practically using right over here. I think we should be providing a little bit of margin bottom. So let's head back, and into this parent element we will be putting this margin bottom to be 3 rem. Reload, there it goes, and you can see that the exact same thing is been applied here. Now if we head back, and here along with this grayscale we might be using something different like this brightness. This is the first thing. We are setting this brightness to 200%. There it goes. Reload. So we can see that we are practically able to apply 2 consecutive CSS filter effects on our background image source. The next thing is to align this text element into the exact middle of this individual div element. Let's head back to text editor, and here we will be applying the display table property to the parent element that we had created in this purpose. So the parent element is the background holder, which is practically holding up all those contents. And here we will be mentioning the display table cell property, and we need to apply this vertical align at the middle. Press Ctrl S, head back and reload. Another thing, we need to mention the text alignment. Now in this case we need to mention it right over here onto the same exact h1 tag that we are practically customizing. So this is the center. There it goes. Now we can see that we are practically able to bring our text element at the exact center of this individual div element, which is having some CSS filters applied on its individual background image. Now we may customize it a little bit further, like instead of this individual for say height properties, we may be using here something else like this VH property. So VH is practically the viewport height, which is a relative unit that we are about to use here. All it is going to do, instead of taking up 400 pixels here, it is going to show up the background image. That means this whole div element all along the height, the display height of your device width. So let's head back to our project, reload, and now we can see that the same exact thing can be seen right over here. There it goes. And we need to make some further amendments here. So in that particular case we may apply some kind of text shadow property, like as you can say for this 1 pix, 1 pix, 2 or 3 pix, and the color, it should be set to this individual color. There it goes. So the text shadow property is now being applied to it, and let's apply some text transform something into like this uppercase right over here. So there it goes. So this is the thing that we need to know practically. In the next tutorial, we will be talking about CSS blending effects into our project. Stay tuned.